All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, football lovers all around the world. Welcome to another exciting episode of Short Scores 24 TV. And I remain your sports analyst, Daniel Honor. All right, before we kick off today's show, please do not forget to check us out on all our social media platforms. It's Short Score 24 TV on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. So subscribe to all our channels so that you'll be the first to see all our content as soon as we publish it. And also don't forget that we are now on the App Store, we are on the Play Store. You can get your match analysis, video highlights, live scores, match predictions directly from the app. It is Short Scores 24 on the Apple App Store and on the Google Play Store. So just go right now, download the app. If you haven't done it, go right now, download the app. It's amazing things you're going to witness and see right there. All right. So we're going to move over now to the second Champions League match. All right. So let's move over to Real Madrid, the Real Madrid match versus Bayern Munich. Wow, that was, I believe, the most explosive match of that semi-final encounter. Again, my prediction came to pass. Not exactly the correct scoreline. I predicted a 3-1 win for Real Madrid against Bayern Munich. But, the match ended 2-1. And again, late goals. So it was a lot of pressure and tension. When I was watching the match, I saw the Bayern Munich go and I was like, oh, wow. So my two predictions are going to be off. And then Joselu, in the space of 3 minutes, 2 goals. I mean, you can never write off Real Madrid. If you ever do that, especially in the Champions League, then I don't think you like your money if you are the type that, play, use all those betting sites. If you go and bet against Madrid, maybe you are drunk. Or maybe you just feel like dashing people your money, But never you bet against Real Madrid. They are the Champions League team for a reason. The record holders of the Uefa Champions League for a reason. And they've showed it well. They showed the mentality of champions. I mean, not many teams can pull off what they pulled off. For them to come and, defeat Manchester City, the reigning champions, and you know how good Manchester City are, and then coming to play Bayern Munich, having drawn them 2-2 at the Allianz Arena, then coming over, Bayern Munich scored the first goal of the match. And at that period, everybody was thinking it's going to be an all-German affair. It's going to be Germany represented by Bayern Munich and Dortmund in the UEFA Champions League final. Everybody's mind going to the 85th minute, the 86th, 87th. Everybody was like, wow, it's already over. And you see Tuchel making those changes, trying to defend that goal to make sure. I mean, what he did is normal for most coaches. They will want to defend that goal, want to put in defensive-minded players to make sure that Real Madrid, especially at home, that does not score a goal. That would have, on an average day, that would have guaranteed Bayern Munich's win. But that was an average day. That was the Champions League semi-final night. And Joselu, a slip-off from Neuer just gave Joselu the chance to put the ball in the back of the net. And 2 minutes later, they were caught napping. Again, there was a talk of offside. We're going to get to offside issues. We talk of offside. There was a VR check. It was not offside, and the goal stood, making it 2-1. And just before the game could end, there was an offside call that the referee and the assistant referee had to make a decision. And the decision they took, many people felt was not favorable to Bayern Munich. The referee had already raised the flag, and once the referee had raised the flag, the assistant referee had raised the flag, the center referee had to blow the whistle, and he blew the whistle, and you could see if you watched the match that the Real Madrid defenders did not move. Once they heard the whistle, they just stopped playing. And for Bayern Munich, they were like, you have to keep on playing because there's a check, we can check the VR. And unfortunately for them, whether unfortunately or unfortunately, there was no VR check, and lots of issues were raised by Tuchel. A lot of things were said, in fact, even giving his own analysis. I remember the days of Mourinho, before VR, Mourinho was always trying to show the referees the video of the game, but there was no VR then. But that's how it is. Sometimes the officiating favors you, sometimes it does not. But that is football. You have to move on. You have to forge ahead. It's a bitter taste for if you are at the other end of it. But that's football. There must always be a winner, there must always be a loser. When it comes to a knockout competition like this, that's how it is. So, as we have it now, it is going to be Real Madrid versus Dortmund in the Uefa Champions League final, which is going to be held in the first week of June. So it's going to be amazing things going on. Nobody wants to miss that final. But what is your own prediction for that final? Many people have said it's Real Madrid day. Real Madrid are just too big for Dortmund. But can Dortmund pull off a surprise? Do you think Dortmund can win? I don't think in the last couple of matches they've had, Dortmund has not beaten Madrid. So, there's a lot of history behind these two clubs. But on paper, obviously, you have to give it to Real Madrid. And also, there's something you have to notice about the mentality of Real Madrid. After they won the match, they started celebrating. They were wearing number 15. That number 15 means that if they win the Champions League, it's going to be their 15th UEFA Champions League trophy. That is something that is done after you win a final. That's something we need to know. That is something you do when you win the league, when you win the cup, when you win the trophy. It's not something you do when you still have a game at hand. But that is to show the bragado, the confidence of this Real Madrid side that, hey, we've won the semi-final. We are facing Dortmund. And that is a message, a psychological message they're saying to Dortmund that forget it. We've won this thing already. There is nothing you can do about it. That's a message they are sending. That's a mental warfare going on. And so everybody has to prepare and say, Dortmund has to tell the players, forget what is happening. You are in this final with them. It's 90 minutes. Play. It's what you play that determines who wins. And so we could just see an upset. Dortmund winning the Champions League and Marco Reus retiring, winning a trophy for his boyhood club. That would be the perfect way to retire for Marco Reus, who never left Dortmund. When everybody was leaving through injuries, that would be a perfect story, only if the script was written by Hollywood. But, this is football, this is not Hollywood. Dreams are scattered, destroyed, dreams come to life. It depends on what happens in that 90 minutes. So we are looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be exciting, it's going to be explosive.